Let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to Chris Reezy. And if you ever hear somebody say Chris Reezy, remember you heard it here first on the Blac Pill Podcast because I made that, and ninjas like to take what other ninjas make. All right, let's get it.
What else you working on? Just the music right now?
Yeah, and then I got this, I don't know, I've been trying to keep this relationship that I do have private.
Oh, you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
With who? Are you able to say with who?
Yeah, his name 3.
His name, what is it, 3?
Yeah.
All right, so the new ninja name is 3 or TopHat. I looked it up online. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I did.
But what the hell?
Yeah, I did. I looked him up, and his name is TopHat, or he's also known as 3. And this ninja is a gangbanging ninja. She love the gangbangers. I remember I used to want to be a gangbanging ninja. Shout out to Ayo. I appreciate you, Ayo.
Okay.
Well, his name, I don't want to say his name, but
well, no, that's fine. But he go by 3.
Yeah,
how long y'all been together?
Huh?
How long y'all been together?
We made it official probably like the day I met him. I ain't gonna hold you.
And shout out to Chrisean. I fucks with Chrisean, but you can't do that. Come on now. That's, you know, I remember when I've done stuff like that, and I could tell y'all what transpired that caused me to do that. But besides the point, here we go.
How long has that been?
Been like 2
I gotta
days.
look at my camera roll.
Okay.
That wasn't no for real.
We didn't know if it was official or not.
Oh, it's official.
So that's y'all, and y'all been together since y'all met. Sure. Well,
And y'all keep saying he 18, he 20.
Okay,
All right, so she's saying that he's 20, and she said y'all keep saying that he's 18. And you know what that means. When they say that, you know, 20 is just the number that people say to make it seem like it's okay. All right, I'm going to be real. But I'm pretty sure he just turned 19 from the little information I got online. But we're going to look him up, though. I'm going to look it up.
Oh, I didn't even see that. So
I'm just saying, everybody that keep trying to play, so what? I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all ain't say nothing when Blue met me at 20, 19 years old.
But it's different. Well, I don't know. I'm of the opinion now, ladies. Shout out to lady. Ladies, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. Come on.
Hello.
And shout out to the older women. So me personally, for those of you who don't know my story, majority, so I graduated early school. Not saying it to brag. I'm saying it is what it is. So the majority of women I dealt with up until after I left college were all older than me, which is why I portray like this, at least one of the reasons why. So like I said, like my first girlfriend, like serious girlfriend was like 9th grade. But I'm not saying serious. I guess my first serious girlfriend technically would be college. But yeah, so like I said, so from 9th grade up until I would say I got to Texas. Shout out to Texas. We in the building, baby. We in the building, baby. From 9th grade until I got to Texas, which is about, like I started living by myself, like really on my own apartment at 20. I was with women that were older than me. Then after that, I started dealing with women that were younger than me. So when it comes to situations like this is why I always say, when y'all see me talk about Chrisean Rock, I lived a different life. So I've done the things that they'll tell a man not to do. So for example, I done stayed with my girlfriends in their house. I done stayed like with their mom and their dad in their house while we staying in there sleeping on the couch and shit. Yeah, I've done all that, bro. I've done all that, okay? So I have a lot of experience in terms of relationships. So that's why I don't really be judging her. You know, everybody be mad sometimes in the comment section. They be trying to come for me in the comment section. I'm like, bro, chill, bro. Like my lifestyle, the lifestyle that I was living back in the day, I was living a crazy life. So I understand where she coming from when it's like, oh, you know, y'all ain't say nothing when she was with Blue and Blue was older. But I'm of the opinion that a lot of women, majority of women like guys that are older than them, right? And it's okay if y'all feel otherwise. I just feel like they like a guy that's older because, you know, he's more mature. Because women, I'm of the opinion that women are smarter than men and are more mature than men as time goes on. But that's just me though. And shout out to the ninjas because, you know, the guys gonna come in the comments and be like, oh, you know, you don't speak for all men. I know. All right, chill. Don't get your panties in the water. Let's get it. Here we go.
So mind your business.
So
On God. Stop hating on a young.
So people are saying something about the age difference.
There's no age difference. I'm still YN.
Right. But I'm saying
I'm 25. What you mean?
I'm saying like his age.
All right, so she 25, he's 19 or 20. Yeah, I mean, you know, performative years or developmental years, right? Performative years. So I mean, from 19 to about 22, you still learning. You know, you still trying to understand. You're young in the brain. Like I said, I mean, the ninja can't even drink legally, right? I don't know. But that's not my business. I mean, it is what it is. Let's continue.
Age, like people were saying something about that. I hadn't seen that.
No, they just hating. I just like how he just private. That's one thing I really love about him. Like he a real person. You don't really take this internet thing serious.
Yeah.
Or not.
I call cap, okay? I call cap. But like I said, it depends on what y'all think. Y'all answer the poll in the chat and hit the like button. Do y'all think the relationship is a PR relationship, or do you think she really rocking with him? So like I said, I'm of the opinion that, and this is my opinion, that if they just got together on the same day that they met, they probably fornicated with each other, and after that they like the way that they fornicate with each other. Sorry. That's what happened with me when I was in them situations. And after that, hey, we should be together. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. All right?
He don't even deal with the internet. If anything, we're going to come out with a couple projects. Yeah.
You do gospel too?
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna hear more.
Where we gonna go? Yeah, wait.
What else?
Yeah. So I'm just wondering when Blueface come out, how she gonna, how do you say this? How's she gonna flip when Blueface comes out? So this the ninja right here.
The real baby general, nigga, on bless all my C's whack. And I'm really verified in this shit.
Yeah, CK Red.
What the hell?
All right, so that's the ninja right there. Gang banging ninja. You know, when you young, you want to gang bang, you still trying to figure out who you is. And somebody told me in confidence that they feel like she got the boyfriend for protection in terms of the gang banging bullshit, because, you know, I don't know if she really still effing with Blueface or whatever the case may have you. So she got the ninja for protection. And we say protection, we mean street protection. Here we go.
James BPSN. I do it all the time, damn. Homo SI flavor.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Say, shout out to Chris Reezy. Hey, don't send the Goonies after me. I'm going to put that on the shirt. I got to put that on the shirt. Don't send the Goonies after me. And if y'all see somebody with that shirt, bro, you know. But yeah. Hey, man, these people look dangerous, bro. I don't feel comfortable. The ones,
the free sport. Damn,
The real baby general, nigga, on bless all my C's whack. And I'm really verified in this shit.
Yeah, CK Red James BPSN.
Hey, shout out to everybody. Whatever y'all just saw, I was just trolling. I don't know what I just spelt right now. I'm not affiliated with nobody but this money. Shout out to the paper. Shout out to the money. That's the only thing I'm affiliated with. So somebody want to have a three-way. Let's continue.
I do it all the time, damn. Homo SI flavor.
And shout out to Wanda. Wanda say she got with this ninja to hurt Blueface for real. It's interesting that, Wanda, that you said that, because if we go back in time, right? If we go back in time and I pull up this video, she had this video where her mom was talking to her about how Blueface didn't experience a love like hers before, and that's why he liked her, and that's why he want to rock with her, and he was trying to work it out with her. And then Carlissa had snapped back at them. So here's the video right here, or the footage, or I guess the audio.
You came and was born through a woman that had unconditional love.
Oh, real quick.
You came from a
Shout out to Risky. Risky said they're scary. Yeah, I mean, gang banging ninjas, I don't know. I ain't really scared of them like that. Like, looking back in hindsight, like I said, you just got to understand, a lot of times, unless you was born into it, and I know people that was born into it, you know, don't take no disrespect, we know. And then there's people that got, like, initiated into the gang. Some people was just looking for protection. Some people was looking for a reason to feel a part of something. Some people are easily impressionable. Some people are, I don't want to say weak-minded. You feel me? I don't want to say weak-minded, but it's just they needed something to believe in. And I know, because I wasn't gangbanging, but I knew people that was gangbanging, and I was like infatuated with the idea of it looking back. And now I realized that I was just trying to figure out what it was to be a man. You feel me? So like I said, it's just my personal life experience. So I was trying to figure out what it is to be a man. And like I said, when it came to like what media bombarded images of to me, what I seen look like me. Like, I'm dark. Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all could tell, but in real life, I'm really dark. So the ninjas that I seen that look like me on social media, on TV, they were glorified in the street life. So I became infatuated with the idea that, oh, you know, if I go be a street ninja, wear my pants below my waist and all this shit, feel me, like, I'm gonna get the girls. And yeah, I got girls, but I was like, bro, like, it's just, once you start waking up to like crazy shit, you know, the stuff I talk about on my stream. If you guys haven't seen it, y'all gotta go check out my streams. You know, like in the penitentiary, you know, they sagging because they got a loose ass and shit like that. You feel me? Shit like that, boy.
Oh my God.
What?
No way, yeah.
You know, ninjas is wearing dresses and shit. Everybody, you know, acting like they hard, but deep down they DL and all this kind of shit. That shit fucked my head up, bro. So after that, I was like, yo, this ain't it for me. You know, ninjas gay for the stay and shit like that, bro. Not the cuss, but yeah.
You need to leave.
Eye opener. Like I said, you know, I started making my own music. I started getting older, living life. Had to put it on pause for a little bit. Now I'm coming back too, because I finally kind of getting situated a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? Just looking at some of these ninjas painting their nails and shit. And like I said, shout out to Zimzer and they them and all that. I don't give a fuck what you do. Like I said, if you cool, you cool. I'll fuck with you if you cool, right? It's just little shit like that kind of took me for a loop. It just took me for a loop. So I had to, like, it kind of traumatized me waking up to what the street life, like the dark side of the street life, like ninjas plotting on ninjas, putting a bag on ninja head and shit like that. That just woke me up and made me change my whole ways. So like I said, I mean, I don't, you know, shout out to the gang banging ninjas. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said, Rock Blue Zeus. Her story is a Lifetime movie. She could get, let me see. You said she could get rescued? She could get residuals or maybe prime, but she too slow and messed up her bag. Yep, she shouldn't have messed up her bag. We discussed that in one of our previous videos. I just got to type Chrisean and just go through my page and go watch. And shout out to Ayo. Ayo said, and them things were weighing the pants down, but two things are true. I like to be a part of a team, not for negativity though. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. What really did it for me with the street shit, before we get back to the footage, what did it for me with the streets, the reason why I turned my back on the gang banging activity and all that stuff, unless y'all hear me talk about it, like I said, if y'all hear me talk about it in my music, it's bullshit, but it's just to sound good and sound cool. The reason why I turned my back on the street shit is because, you know, when I looked up gangs, when I was younger, gangs were a way to protect the community until I got older and I realized the gangs were extorting the same people that looked like them. So that kind of fucked me up. After that, I said, you know what? I can't really be getting behind this because, like, I don't want to see something, or I don't want to be a part of something that's extorting civilians. I don't like shit like that, where you're extorting regular people, you know, bullying people. And it's because I used to be bullied as a kid, for whatever reasons, right? So because I used to be bullied as a kid, I don't like bullies. So if I feel like you a bully, like in my head, it's something in my head that just made me want to attack you. But besides the point, let's continue.
A woman that your biological father was beating on me as I was carrying his children. But your mother had unconditional love.
All right, let me run that back. So y'all can hear it. Hold up. Where is it? Let me run it back because y'all need to hear it. 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Here we go.
You came and was born through a woman that had unconditional love.
Here it goes.
You came from a woman that your biological father was beating on me as I was carrying his children. But your mother had unconditional love. Blueface can't help who he came through. Was a dead walking. He told you the truth.
It's because
Now, you remember the show when his brother said, he put it out there, Mom, it was a 2-hour view. You just taught me and my brother how to eat pussy. And Mom, just keep it real. Stay on the click, stay on the click, stay on the click. Blue came from a deadbeat mom. So what Blue is going through, Blue don't understand the unconditional love. Now, did I answer that a little bit?
Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, like I said, she was saying that, and then Carlissa snapped back. First off, Carlissa was in the comments and she said, I hate that she embarrassed her own mom for clout today. And she came back and this is what she had to say.
You didn't disrespect Zeus Network. You disrespected every network that would ever work with you. You scared all the networks off. This is Hollywood. They all stick together. Okay? They're all one big fucking family and they're all one big friend.
And shout out to Wanda. Wanda said maybe Eugene Malone. Hold on, my bad. I gotta click it. She said maybe Eugene Malone was being on Charlotte because she was on paraphernalia when she was pregnant. That's what they were saying in the comments too. And shout out to World Chatters. She said this woman is under the influence. Sounds like her mental stability is unbalanced. Yeah, so that's what everybody was saying in the chat, that her mom was on paraphernalia. And I say paraphernalia, guys, because of YouTube, just so you know. But yeah, she was on paraphernalia, so how can she really be talking? Because she basically, saying hot air. But yeah, what I wanted to tell y'all real quick too, you see how Carlissa said they all family? So this is why I try and tell y'all, smoke, mirrors, and truth. Take the proverbial black pill and see for yourself. I be trying to tell y'all, so you could put yourself on, and then at some point in time, they will adopt you into the fold. But yeah, these people, not to call them these people, but celebrities and shit are like one big family. So everybody is put on from somebody. So I always describe it like nepotism. I talk about it in sports. Like I was just having this conversation with somebody today, and I was telling them, I'm like, bruh, like the idea of somebody coming from nothing, like coming from nothing, like really coming from nothing. Like, okay, we gonna say like, oh, Cardi B, right? I know y'all like Cardi B. If y'all like Cardi B, put a 1 in the chat, right? So you see how Cardi B started out as a scripper, regardless of the negative stuff she's done. She started out as a scripper. Nobody really knew her. She was with the Hood Ninjas and all this kind of shit. And then, she started blowing up when she started fucking with Offset. It's not going to be like that, no, more or less. One of these people pull you from nowhere. So you see how Chrisean Rock got this ninja, TopHat 3, whatever his name is, and pulled him from nothing. Now he gonna turn into something maybe. You seen how she did it with Bino, HoodTrophy Bino. Shout out to Soulja Boy and Stacks on Deck, Money Gang. You're not gonna see much of that no more, because all the famous people that we know, like from previous generations, they got kids. You feel me? So, shout out to Bow Weezy. Bow Wow got a kid. Shout out to, I can't remember her name. I think it's Shy. Who else? Kim K got Northwest. She got the whole Kardashian family and the Jenner family, Kendall Jenner, Kylie. They all got their kids. So everybody finna look at their kids, and their kids is finna take over whatever empire that they create. And then everybody gonna be supporting their kids. Usher, who else? So yeah, like I said, unless you put yourself on and then they adopt you into that lifestyle, they ain't gonna rock with you. So the same thing goes for TV. So like I said, people got clout. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Jason Lee. Do y'all know, and I talked about this before on one of my streams way back when, Jason Lee is like the mayor of a town. Did y'all know that? Yeah, bro.
You need to leave.
So this the kind of influence that I'm saying they got. So I don't know who, shout out to Chrisean. I don't know who she know, but she knows somebody that make her visible. And they were saying that it's her dad. But, they were saying the whole thing with her dad, like she got 2 dads. And like I said, everything you see is for entertainment purposes only. So we was discussing this way back when. And they were saying like, oh, her dad is like this white man or whatever the case may have you. I don't know whether or not that's true. That ain't my business. But yeah, they were saying the whole thing with The Rock. That's why her name is Rock instead of Malone. And that's why her sisters are her half sisters. So I don't know about all that. That ain't really my business, but it's just something to be said about that. Y'all keep that in mind when y'all see these people. So a lot of times we see these things happening. Remember, it's part of the story, so it make for a good story. So one thing I will say with Chrisean, right? And shout out to Junior. Like I said, we don't slander the kids because the kids can't defend themselves. Shout out to the kids. So when it comes to her kid, we see all these things go on and everybody like, why you not taking care of your kid? And I'm of the opinion that she make it look like she not taking care of her kid, because if something was really going down, she really wouldn't have had her kid. And I could be wrong, but it's just little things like that. Like I said, it's all because it make a good story. So whether or not people like her, dislike her, my example would be Clarissa Shields. To be the anti-hero, to be the hero that's not good, the anti-hero, they call it the anti-hero. To be the guy that's not necessarily a villain, or the girl in this case that's not a villain, but still be considered bad or notorious, is the new thing now with social media. So that's where it's like, you could be the anti-hero and people not gonna like you, but they still gonna see whatever it is that's about you, because at the end of the day, it makes for a good story. So that's just something I want y'all to pay attention to. Here we go.
You're running off all your opportunities in life.
Yeah, let me run that back too. And we're playing this because Wanda has said something about Chrisean messing up all her potential streams of revenue. Here we go.
Disrespect Zeus Network? You disrespected every network that would ever work with you. You scared all the networks off. This is Hollywood. stick together.
Word.
Okay? They're all one big fucking family, and they're all one big friend.
Word. And they will blackball your ass. An example of them blackballing people, Kanye. They blackballed Kanye when he was doing all this shit with Kim K. Who else is good? Who's a better example that I could use? I can't even think of a good example to use because I don't even be watching TV like that for real. I watch reality. So this is my TV. But yeah, they will blackball your ass. If you don't, look, I told y'all before, and I didn't say this. Nobody's bigger than the program, bro. You can't come out popping shit like I'm the baddest or whatever. Like, they're allowing you to have that kind of access. There's somebody or something that controls this part of the internet that says you're the person. Like, you get to be that person. They can turn that off, bro. They can turn that off. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said Monique. That's a good example. Who else? Trying to think. Who's a good example of a woman that I could use? I can't even think of one. I can't even think of a good example. Y'all put some examples in the chat. I can't right now because I'm doing this show. Here we go.
You're running off all your opportunities in life. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that talked about their last network.
Word.
So instead of your mama trying to talk to me, she should be telling you these things.
Word. And look, and free game too. Ladies and gentlemen, pull up to the front of the club. Please form a circle. Shout out to the Adams and Eves. Look, I want y'all to understand something. Bro, when y'all leave y'all jobs, I know sometimes your job, and I've said this before, sorry if I sound like a broken record. I know sometimes your job, you might have people that pissed you off and all that. You want to leave a negative review and put it under your name so they know what's good. They know who said it and whatever. Yeah, my advice to you, bro, leave amicably. You know, try and not nullify, but try and make it not a big situation. Because these people will never tell you, bro. They'll never tell you, but they are all in cahoots with each other. Like, the best way to describe it, when you do a profession, like when you go into a profession, a lawyer, shout out to the truckers, truck driver, they won't tell you, but they got their own little personal record of you. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. So like I said, you go try and work for another company, they will call your previous company if it didn't end well and you leave a whole bunch of reviews to see what they say. They ain't gonna tell you that though. I'm gonna tell you, because like I said, I want y'all to take the black pill. This the truth. Little shit like this. And like I said, so you guys can understand my credibility, I've been banned from companies. I've been banned from a lot of places. And like I said, I used to be a hothead, so it is what it is.
You need to leave.
But I've been banned from companies for turning up on them people. And that's how I know, because I done been banned. And then they asked me about the last company and I made up some bullshit. And they turned around and told me, well, they said this what happened. And I was sitting there like,
What the hell? Oh my
yeah.
God. No way.
Yeah. So look, like I said, when y'all leave a job, bro, try and leave amicably, keep it professional. You know, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, whoever created that saying, right? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Just be like, hey, you know, thank you for the time. Thank you for having me. That's it, and leave it there. You know, you got a coworker you don't fuck with and all that kind of shit, because they will take your ass out and they'll try and make sure you cannot put no food on your plate. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said you can Google she said you can Google phrases on why you left the last company. Shout out to World Chatters. She said just call OCDA, tell them your employer and coworkers how you feel. Oh yeah. Shout out, you talking about that ninja, right? Shout out to that ninja. But yeah, like I said, my advice is when you become a professional, whatever you do, like I said, if you're a truck driver, you're a professional, whether or not you realize it, lawyer, teacher, engineer, don't do that bullshit. Like I said, unless they fucking with you, excuse my French, I hate to say it like that, but we adults here. If they fucking with you, okay, what you got to do, you turn around and start recording and documenting everything, and you don't tell them. Then you look up whether or not in your state you're allowed to record people without their consent. And from there, like I said, when they fire you, whatever, and let them fire you. Do not quit. Are y'all hearing me right now? Hold up. Let them fire you. Take the money. What is it called? Not Section 8. What is it called? Unemployment, bruh. Take the unemployment check. Let them fire you. Let them fire you. Are y'all hearing me right now, bruh? I'm trying to preach, bro. Let them fire you. Don't quit. They gonna try and put you in a rock and a hard place, no pun intended, because Chris Rock. They will try and put you in a rock and hard place and say, so this what happened? What do you want to do? Do you want to quit? Say, no, I don't want to quit. Let them fire you so you can get that unemployment check. First thing. Second thing, like I said, document everything after that. See if you can press charges. We got ChatGPT now. Y'all know what it is, man. Like I said, go get you some money. Money over everything. Go get you some money. Here we go.
Okay? No job. I don't give a fuck if it's McDonald's wants to hear you talk about Taco Bell. They don't want to hear about your bad relationship with the KFC. You know why? I was a manager at a restaurant, I know.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Kid. If you go in there talking about your last job, they're scared of you because you're going to go run your mouth about their job.
You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Carlissa. And like I said, well, let me not say that. That's Blueface's mom. But yeah, shout out to Carlissa, okay? Preaching. Cause they'll never tell you. You know, they come up to you, they try and milk it. They come up to you with some food. Let's go out for a little, employee lunch or whatever the case may have you. They're like, yeah, so tell me about your last job. They try and peep game. They want to see if you pop shit. Like I said, y'all see me popping shit right here. But when it comes to it's certain stories in my life that I would never tell y'all. I'm taking to the grave with me. It's some shit that I done seen. And the reason why is because you don't want to be known as that person that can't keep a secret. Like all the other shit that I tell y'all, like, oh, this happened or that happened. It's bullshit. It's not that big a deal. It's a little bit funny. Past that, it was just me experiencing life, trying to figure out who I am. But when it comes to the real shit, I'll never tell y'all the real shit. And the reason why is because, like I said, regardless of whether or not me and those people, regardless of whether or not we ended on good terms, I want to still be trustworthy. I'm not going to be putting out their business. I wouldn't want them to put out my business. It just is what it is. Here we go.
Now that's the first thing you need to do is silence yourself. Zip your mouth. You didn't disrespect Zeus Network. You disrespect up. Everybody in the industry is scared of you right now. Either you're gonna abuse them, beat them, or talk shit about them. Just because shit don't go your way, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. You're running off every opportunity that will ever come your way. Any producers that are like, oh, I want to help her, I want to do something, you're scaring off the pastors. You're yelling out pastors' names in situations they shouldn't even be involved in. Now, why would a pastor jump up and talk to Lemmy about your work ability?
Sorry, so right here in this specific situation, she was discussing how Chrisean tried to expose Lemmy and Zeus Network, and y'all can go find that stream. I did a stream on that like a couple days ago. Just go on my page, follow your boy for more. And yeah, y'all can find that. I don't want to say too much because that was a whole long process too.
Either you work or you quit. You don't talk shit, okay? And that's not just Hollywood. That's if you work at McDonald's. That's if you work at Dollar Tree. You don't work at Dollar Tree and go to Walmart and say, my last boss just used me. She worked me so hard, and then that's why we didn't get along. You keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. It leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Now, I wouldn't say keep your mouth shut per se, but you only let people, it's a time and a place, people. So the only way I'm letting people know how I was in my last job personally, like how I felt, is if I'm sitting in the courtroom trying to get this bag, okay? That's just me. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said back in the day, job interviews were conducted in restaurants with cocktails to catch you slipping back in the 70s and 80s. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm telling you, never take the free lunch. Like, even me, I take the free lunch, but I'm smart about it. So, for example, my job tried to get me drunk. It's like, okay, you could get me drunk. I'm not going to speak on anything, and I'm going to lie to you the whole time whenever you ask me whatever you ask me. Right? You need to leave. So if you get me a little bit tipsy, then you talking about, oh, so what you like to do for fun, and I like to gamble. Not saying I do. I personally don't really care too much about gambling. Shout out to my parents, Papa Blac and my stepmama. They play the lottery a lot. And I'm actually very lucky. They used to tell me play for them. I'm good. Like I said, it's certain things I've seen, and I gamble from time to time. I have an addicted personality. I know myself. So I'm not the type to gamble. I'm very, like, even y'all seeing me here, only reason why I'm here is like I'm addicted to my sound effects. So I'm here with my sound effects. But yeah. So like I said, my job pulled me up. You know, they try and get me tipsy, talking about, oh, what I like to do for fun and I like to gamble. I'm gonna tell them, oh, I like to I like to play video games. I actually do play video games, but I'm saying that's just an example. I'm gonna create a whole bullshit lie, and when I come back to it, I'm sober. I'm gonna be like, damn, last night was crazy. What did I tell you? And whatever they found out and they told me back, that's just gonna be the person I am at work. That's it. That's it, and that's all. It is what it is. But like I said, I learned that because you can't really shout out to everybody that fuck with their coworkers. I know what it is. I got some coworkers I'm cool with too. before you can let these people into your fold, you got to figure out who they are and what they're about. That's just how I feel. So like I said, I have you thinking I'm a whole other person. Like I have one life and then I have my other life. Not that I'm two-faced. It just is what it is. It's a precautionary measure because people be hating on people out here in these streets, and you'll never know until you know. And once you see it, you can't unsee it, but you got to see it first. So like I said, the most people know about me, I mean, y'all know me, but y'all be on my page and shit. Most people know about me is I like women, I play video games, I work out, and I used to play sports, and I'm pretty smart. That's it. When it comes to like knowing the real me, I have to literally pick you and decide, hey, I'm gonna let you know the real me. I'd rather keep a small circle. I don't trust people. People be haters for no reason. So I could just be doing me. I remember, look, shout out to Papa Blac. Shout out to my dad. I never told my dad this. Man, I had my own friends hating on me because I had my dad in my life and they did it, bro. Not funny, but I'm like, bro. Like, they was mad. Like, I'm sitting there, they complaining to me about their mom. I'm trying to complain about my dad. They sitting there telling me, well, at least you have your dad. I'm sitting there like,
but what the hell, boy?
I'm like, yo, weren't we just complaining about our parents? It's crazy, bro. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said, when in Rome, hold on, let me make it bigger. Wanda said, when in Rome, you do as the Romans. We have to pivot, LOL. We have to pivot? For real. We have to pivot for real. Hey, I'm gonna figure out how to make this better so I can see it. Or maybe I need glasses. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. Let me let Carlissa finish.
Same with your man. I'm talking to the rest of you dumb assholes too. Everybody in the industry is scared of you right now. Either you're gonna abuse them, beat them, or talk shit about them. Just because shit don't go your way, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. You're running off every opportunity that will ever come your way. Any producers that are like, oh, I want to help her, I want to do something, you're scaring off the pastors.
Yeah, she right too. Like I say, you gotta be careful because people will document this stuff and not tell you.
You're yelling out pastors' names in situations they shouldn't even be involved in.
Shout out to Carlissa. So like I said, back to today's show. You guys can go find the exposing of Zeus Network and Lamal or Lemmy Plummer, whatever his name is. But yeah, so fast forward to today. Like I said, we have her in her new relationship. Let me see what we have right here. First things first, we have her being bothered. Chrisean Rock slightly bothered after Lizzo dressed up as her for Halloween. She did that for attention. Let's see what she has to say.
All right, next one. Lizzo. She dressed like you for Halloween.
She did that for attention.
And shout out to Jason Lee.
You think Lizzo did that for attention?
I liked it. It's a difference, but sometimes it's hard to come with, like, it's different when they want attention from or they showing love.
But I think Lizzo was just at our award show. He was there. I think she was showing love. She's a genuine person.
Yeah, so I didn't really get mad. I'm just telling you, like, what you think about it. I would be, like, really gullible, but if I'm scared to be gullible, I don't know. Some people just be like to laugh at me. So I don't know if they're doing it to, like,
but you like
make me
Lizzo.
a joke.
But you
yeah,
like Lizzo.
I like her, yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's a joke or what's up, you know?
Okay, we love Lizzo.
Yeah, so I'm going to just let you know she was trying to show some support, all right? So like I said, this the new ninja right here, and the people was asking, do they make a cute couple? We going to pull them up. This the boy. Like I said, I already showed you his gangbanging stuff. After that, we're going to look up to see who he really is. All right, so that's the ninja right there. God, please don't let me get that copyright. Free use, YouTube. So she kissing on the ninja. Yeah, she got a type. Like I said, all her types look like variations of the same man. And y'all know who the man is. Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me pull up this gangbanging ninja, and then I'm going to look him up on Google real quick. And she responded right here to the backlash for posting her new man, but not Chrisean Jr. And this is what she had to say. Let me make it bigger so I can see it. She said, sadly, y'all just want to hate. I don't post my son personal info like that. That's something y'all not getting. Y'all keep trying to bully me to show y'all every part of my life. No, so what about me posting a guy? Why you so invested about who and what I'm doing? And yeah, like I said, man, when it come to Junior and stuff, I'm of the opinion she posts them whenever it's convenient or to make people go crazy. So she just do little things like the last time we seen him. Shout out to Platboy Max. She had him on a chair looking up, looking crazy. And it's like, why you just had him there? You could have just left him at home. But like I said, it's all part of the show. Here we go.
To my new house, I'll be purchasing my new car. I'll be getting this cover up, laser removed off. I'll be showing my son milestones. Chrisean Jesus, I know everybody is concerned. I'll be moving into my new house. I'll be purchasing my new car. I'll be getting this cover up. Well,
you see what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, the equalizer is when Blueface come out the penitentiary. When Blueface comes out the penitentiary, I want to see the flip that this girl's going to do. Okay.
The real baby general, nigga, on bless all my C's whack. And I'm really verified in this shit.
CK Red James BPSN.
Oh no.
All the time, damn homo Westside flavor.
Hey man, hey, whoever knows where they at, tell me where they at so I know to stay away, bro. So I know to stay away. I don't want to go to that part of the hood. I'm scared. Shout out to the YNs. Hey, YNs, like I said, man, the CIA rubbing their hands like Birdman, ninja. They convinced you ninjas. First we had everybody saying, all right, we finna say ninja. Then they created a new term, YN. Now it's young ninja. Oh, man. CIA rubbing their hands like Birdman. Let's continue.
Free sport, damn.
Yeah. All right, so let's look up on Google who this guy is. Then we're going to get up on out of here. Y'all hit the like button and answer the poll in the chat. Hold up. Let me see. All right, G. Where is Google? Google. What should I look up? Hold on. Let me make it so you guys can see it, though. Right there. Look at Google and Pac-Man. Hey, man. Happy Hallows Eve, everybody. All right, let me see. Google Interact. Chrisean, TopHat. All right, shout out to Hot New Hip Hop for the info. So Chrisean Rock, it looks like Chrisean Rock has found herself a new boo just a few weeks after her split from HoodTrophy Bino. Shout out to Stacks on Deck Money Gang and shout out to Soulja Boy, Big Draco. So Chrisean Rock is certainly no stranger to stirring up controversy in both her professional and personal life. She just did that this week with the debut of a new relationship with someone named TopHat. Which has already managed to raise eyebrows. In a video shared by Live Bites, she packs on a PDA in honor of his birthday. Allegedly, he just turned 19. So she said he was 20. Allegedly, he just turned 19. The 27-year-old's latest antics have gotten social media users talking. Boom. Second thing. So she's 27. She says she was 25. The 27-year-old's latest antics have gotten social media users talking, and it's safe to say they don't approve. While some are criticizing her for how quickly she moved on from her ex, others are concerned about the age gap. Many are also accusing Chrisean of prioritizing her love life over her son. And like I said, me personally, I'm of the opinion she got with this ninja because he gang banging. And one thing I will tell you, this girl's smarter than she looks, right? She's much more smarter than she looks. She portrays as if she's dumb, but like I said, she got the internet in the chokehold. There's no way she's doing that on accident. My example is Kodak Black. Kodak Black has the internet thinking that he's really a crackhead and he has no common sense, yet somehow, some way he's making millions. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's a gimmick, if you will. It says the girl, in quotations, this girl's more concerned about being under some man rather than her son's health and welfare. This is sickening. Parents like her should never be allowed to have any more children, one critic claims. In quotations, just desperate now. Another writes, whose kid is this? Someone else wonders. Like I said, this the guy. We already showed you guys, but this is the dude. Yeah, like I said, he looked like a young Blueface. Maybe she's just going back in time. You know what it is. My whole thing is, and like I said, ladies, if you got a baby daddy and you with a new ninja, don't be mad at me when I say this. But my whole thing is, why not just work it out with the baby father, okay? Now, besides the point, I don't have no kids yet, so I'm not speaking from perspective. I'm saying what I would like in my life, if me and my baby mother get into it or whatever the case may have you, and it don't work out, hopefully we could work it out, because if we can't, I'm not strong enough to sit there and co-parent. I know I appear as if I'm mature. I'm immature. So I'm going to sit there and look at this ninja try and tell my child to call him daddy. And I'm going to look at him like,
what the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. So I know y'all like a man that's mature. I'm not the man that's mature. I just look mature, okay? I just look mature. I can't do it. And yeah, like I said, if I see my baby mother be with all these ninjas, I would lose ninja. I would pop a blood vessel, a vein in my head, okay? Besides that, let us know what you think in the comment section, man. That's it for today's show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, ma'am. Shout out to Day Them. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Hallows Eve, okay? It's Hallows Eve. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Do I have the Hallows Eve song? I don't even have the Hallows Eve song. Let me see if I got it. I'll play it before we go. Let me see. Hold on. Properties. I don't think I have it, though. I don't know what happened to my music, man. Hold on. Let me see. Hallows Eve. Hallows. Oh, I have it. Uh-oh. I got it. Shout out to Wanda. Wanda said, based on evidence and from Blue's mouth and not that's not his kid. Hey, man, at this point, we're going to see. I guarantee you Blueface is probably going to get a DNA test when he come out the penitentiary. We're going to see what happens. But past that, y'all got to let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Shout out to everybody that watches on playback. It's Hallows Eve. I'm going to play my song All Hallows Eve. Past that, y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button. I appreciate everybody watching, man. I do this for y'all. I don't do it for me. I don't do it for me. I do this for y'all. All right, let me see. Where is it? Invincible. Where is it? Let me see. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I lost it. I hate when this happens. All right, let's get it. All Hallows Eve, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good time. Tomorrow we're going to be in here earlier, too, because I'm pretty sure everybody going to a Halloween party and all this shit. Shout out to World Chatters. He said, or she said, stay safe in these streets. Y'all know what it is. Hey, man, stay dangerous out here in these streets, okay? Like I said, the best offense is a good defense. So stay dangerous out here in these streets. Like I would show y'all what I look up on ChatGPT. Like I look up all legal weapons that I can carry on me legally in case I have to defend myself, shit like that. Papa Black, shout out to my dad, used to tell me, oh, Adam, you need to do drills in your head in case something go down so you know how you finna move or else you gonna freeze. My dad has a very militaristic mindset. So it's just little shit that I do. So I tell y'all stay dangerous. I ain't saying attack nobody. Don't attack nobody, but be ready to defend yourself if you got to defend yourself from something, okay? Be ready to defend yourself. Anyways, All Hallows Eve, people, where we at? Here we go. Peace. Shout out to you if you tune in. I love y'all, okay?
I'm already down, I don't even care about anything anymore. Pulled up early in the AM, niggas be hating, niggas be frontin', niggas be I'm so bad, man, I don't got a cave. I'ma ride a wave in the space, when you dark like the night, it's hard to relate to a race. Isn't it bizarre that we live in a world where they hate? I was raised in a house where I saw two shades, everywhere I go, man, they scared of my face. It's hot, touche, guess it's a part of my fate. Tired of rolling guards, they don't help with the pain. Had to take the time to realize that I'm too small for the hate. I'ma put my heart in the stain, I'ma go hard with my brain.